Good morning, students. Today we'll start with the revision of literature reader. I have taken some questions, some sample papers from different books, and we'll discuss all the multiple choice question paper first, and then short answer type and long answer type. First, we'll start with multiple choice type questions. This part carries 3 questions. Question number 3, question number 4 and question number 5. Question number 3 has 3 extracts from both the books. And you are to do there only 2. Question number 4 has 2 extracts from poetry and you will attempt only 1. And question number 5 has 10 questions from both the books and you will attempt 8 questions. But if you have time, you attempt all the questions so that if any of the question is wrong, you can get weightage for the right answer. Now the question number 3, part A. We have all a great deal to reproach ourselves with. The first question is the name of the lesson and the name of the author. Second is about the speaker. Third is what did the speaker want to convey to the listeners and question number 4 is a meaning of the word reproach used in this extract. Now B part of this question has an extract. I laughed and said, well, Mr. Terror, what do you think you can do to me? It fled and I swam on. Again, who is I? Who is being addressed as Mr. Terror? Second is, why has Mr. Terror been addressed to? Why did the narrator laugh? Why did the narrator laugh? Why did Mr. Terror leave? Now, C. It is a longer extract. Anyway, here's what happened at Grand Central. One night last summer, I worked late at office. I was in a hurry to get uptown to my apartment. So I decided to take the subway from Grand Central because it's faster than the bus. Now I don't know why this should have happened to me. I'm just an ordinary guy named Charlie, 31 years old, and I was wearing a tan gabardine suit and a straw hat with a fancy band. I passed a dozen men who looked just like me. The first question, the Charlie reached the 3rd level while, again 4 options. This happened to him because of his what? Imagination, desire, optimism, hurry. Why was he in a hurry? The reason? Which century does the outfit mentioned represent? Outfit means the dress he is wearing. Now the question number 4. It has extracts from poetry. Far, far from gusty waves, these children's faces look like ruthless weeds. The hair torn around their pallor, the tall girl with weighed down head. The children's faces are like ruthless weeds because you are to find out the reason. The next question is, which figure of speech is used in the first 2 lines? The tall girl's head is weighed down because. Reason again? What does the word pallor mean? The meaning of pallor, you might have noticed that there are word meanings both in comprehension part as well as in literature part. The next extract from poetry. When aunt is dead, her terrified hands will lie still ringed with ordeals she was mastered by. The tigers in the panel that she made will go on prancing, proud and unafraid. Who is the aunt afraid of? Means, of whom she is afraid. What do the tigers represent here? Again, choices are given. How has Mrs. Jennifer failed in her aim? In her aim means, what is her aim? So, she is not able to fulfill her aim. So, how? How means manner. Name the figure of the speech used in the second line. Second line is still ringed with ordeals she was mastered by. This is the second line. You are to find out figure of speech from this line. Now the next question is question number 5. It has 10 questions. First is, what brings the poet's thoughts back to her mother when she looks back at her after the security checkup? First of all, where is the security checkup? We are to think about the prose or poetry. Then the answer will be very clear to us. Second is, as a liar, how was Gandhi's approach to the sharecropper's case different from that of other liars who represented their cases in the court? Means Gandhi's approach was different. How it was different? The manner it was different. Next, question number 3. Which of these is an example of green vase? Means 4 options are again given. You have to find out example of green vase. 4. Grandeur of the dooms we have imagined for the mighty dead refers to, means the meaning of grandeur of the doom. Who checked Ivan's cell thoroughly? Next question is, how did Hannah help Dr. Sudhav? Next question is, Jo wanted dash in the story the next day. Means what did she wanted the next day in the story? What should father add in the story the next day? Mukesh wants to learn to become a motor mechanic by means finding a tutor, going to a garage, reading books, joining a school. What did the package left for Edla contain? The packet that the peddler left. What was in that packet? 10th question. Franz thinks, will they make them sing in German, even the pigeons? What could this mean? The meaning of this line. When we did the story in the class, we discussed it thoroughly. You find out the correct answer. Now students, you are to write the answers to all these questions in your notebooks. You need not write all the questions and all the answers. Only the correct option, as you do in the examination. Correct option. And one mistake that you did in board examination was you wrote there only A, B, C. No. You are to, if you are writing C, to write the phrase given in C also, so that the examiners do not get frustrated with your wrong style of doing. Presentation is very important in board examination because your answer sheet is your personality before the examiner. He judges you from what you write over there. He doesn't know you. He doesn't know. We in the class teachers know. We know you. We recall your faces when we read your names in the question, in the answer sheets. But the board examiners do not know. Even when we are the board examiners, we do not know. We only understand a child through his handwriting, through his presentation in the question paper attempting. So attempt, the way of attempting, style of attempting is very, very important. It gives you a lot of weightage. And the second thing, that all of you should do these sample papers in advance before we meet in the Google Classroom and discuss them face to face. And all of the students are also requested to keep their cameras on when we discuss these question answers in the class. And you will be giving the correct answers. I won't tell you the answers. Thank you, students.